Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Well, he finished up second. I know he's not happy with that, Chad Reed, but you got to be happy about running that red background. You're tied with Ryan Dungey, 85 points going into Anaheim.
Yeah, it's the points. You know, it's nice, and you know, I'm being tough on myself. I'm disappointed with that ride. You know, like I got an amazing start out front, and then just rode tight, didn't flow my lines, and didn't hit the marks like like you expect from yourself. You know, and when you got a tight race and you got good guys, you expect nothing but the best from yourself. So beating up on myself a little bit, but the end result, I think that James obviously had a pretty tough week, had a tough start of the season, and for us as a Supercross season, it's great. You know, we've had 4 races, 4 winners. Him winning for his buddy, Tex, and yeah, it's bummed for how I rode tight for the first few, but then I was actually really excited that once he passed, I kind of just took a breath and tried to latch on the back and actually started making some time on Ryan. So it was a good hard-fought second towards the end there, and I actually learned a little bit. So I went through, I think, the whole selection that Dunlop has to offer us, and we basically went back to what we knew best. So we were searching all day, and come main event time, and we're typically a little stronger there, and today was consistent with that.
Let me ask you this, Chad, when you're leading it and you come over that double jump and you get back onto the start line straight here, you're a little bit outside. Were you surprised that James was able to get underneath you at that point? It looks like you were coming down and you said, oh, man, I went outside.
Yeah, no, I was actually being a little bit protective in the turn before. So I kind of, I felt it and heard it coming. So at that point, you just try to let him go, try to maintain race pace and latch onto the back of him, and I watched the heat race where him and Ryan went at it, and they were both fast. It seemed like Ryan had the edge a little bit, and so I was expecting to just try fight it out, and I was actually really excited to pick up some good lines from James and then pull away a little bit from Ryan.
Will you change anything going into Anaheim next week?
There's always things that we work on. We got some things in the works, and I think that the start really, this week all we did was work on starts, and I think I said it to you last week that the most consistent thing that you're going to hear out of us top guys is how important that start is, and hopefully the whole shots will come, and I'll get more used to it and not ride so tight at the beginning.
Well, it came this weekend. I mean, you got that whole shot and collected $1,500 from Nuclear Cowboys. That's a start. Yeah,
it was awesome, and every cent goes towards this team, and we're proud of it. We're achieving good goals, and to share that red plate, it's not the first time I've done that with Dunn, so hopefully we can just build on it. Just keep getting those starts. Keep putting the points on the guys that you need to put points on, and try to take this thing, and the ultimate goal is obviously win races and win a championship.
It's going down to Vegas, isn't it?
Oh, for sure, this thing's coming to Vegas for sure. I don't see any one of us that can separate and run away with it. So anything's going to happen when the stakes are high and you're on the limit, week in, week out, lap after lap. I mean, in the past, I've always been consistent. And like I said at the press conference at the beginning of the year, I think that I need to win races this year. That's plain and simple, and that was why I was disappointed tonight. I was in a great position to win a race and didn't grab it by the balls and get after it.
Consistent rider on the KTM. We certainly got to say that he and Chad Reed are now tied for points.